Good afternoon, everybody. This is Ron Houston, and we are glad to be here with you today. We've got a really great group of people, starting off with my friend John Nava, my co-host, and also Sharon Arnold. Ladies and gents, welcome to the show. And what have you guys been up to this week?
Oh, not much. It's been busy. I got family members came in. We're going to do our little Christmas party just after I get out of the show today.
He goes to a lot of parties.
I know it.
I know. And you know what? I don't know how he loses weight and I gain weight. You see how skinny he is now? We're going to have to come up with a new name for John. I don't have it yet, but we're going to come up. It's going to be something that represents his new masculinity. We're
Don't believe him.
Maybe we
Don't
might even have a
believe him.
contest for this later on, give away a prize. And Sharon, how's your week this week?
My week is.
I know you go to lunch a lot. I like that.
Yeah, I go to lunch a lot.
Got a lot of lady friends. Y'all
a
go to
lot of
lunch?
lady friends. I eat out too much, and my stomach's gotten a little big.
Well, I can't tell though. See, you're one of those ladies that can just gain a little bit and nobody knows.
I don't know about that.
Well, we've got somebody special today, and we've got some special people coming up, and we're going to be back with them here in just a minute. Let's introduce our Western Art Committee chairman. I guess, John, you need to do that. Why don't you do that for us?
Yeah, this gentleman here, I had known him for many, many years. He was a young kid when I first met him, and his parents were very good friends of mine. Is Clay Carbajal. He's chairman of the Western Art Committee.
You got the last name. You nailed it,
I
John.
nailed it, buddy.
Why do you think I let him introduce you?
That was smart. That was a smart move.
Well, the thing is, I don't want to pronounce it in Spanish because it's a tongue twister.
Carvajal. Yeah. Sounds like his car won't start.
We were talking earlier. There's a difference now. Spanish and Mexican. Mexican is from Mexico.
That's right.
Spain from Spain.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm a
Spanish were here way before everybody
But then
else.
again, at this point, I'm a 10th generation San Antonian. So at this point, I'm essentially
matter.
everything. I'm
It
Heinz
doesn't
57 at this point.
You're okay.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, you know, I'm very thankful to have been with the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo as a life member since 2001. I spent some time on the Special Projects Committee, and now I find my home at Western Art. This is my first year as chairman of the Western Art Committee, and as John would say, I have my hands in a few other pots around the grounds, and I'm so thankful for the organization they keep putting some more weight on me, and I appreciate that. I want to help the kids, help the youth of Texas.
One good thing is we all know that have been in the rodeo for a while, you must be doing something right because they don't let you be chairman of a committee like that unless you're doing something right.
That's right. I'm really, really honored to take that gray vest, and to get that nod from leadership was fantastic. And to succeed such prolific chairmen before me, Nancy Kellner, Kay Hutchison, Diana Turner, that's really fortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Why don't you tell us, how you got started over here? I know you got your hands in several, like the mutton busting and the Western Art Committee, and then you were saying the Souvenir Committee, and I mean, he's just a committee man. So,
Well,
Clay, if you would, just tell us, how you got started.
Of course. I got started like I think most children in the rodeo world do, following my dad. I was his shadow. I thought the rodeo life was so great. I wanted to volunteer. I wanted to do everything I could, but I was only 11 years old, so not much for me to do on the grounds except work the cash register. Fred and Sherry Petmecke gave us our first break. Hall of Famers, by the way.
Yeah, we knew them.
They're
Nice
beautiful,
people.
beautiful people. And got to work on the Special Projects Committee. It was Sherry's idea to make me a volunteer. And 2 years later, it was Sherry's idea that a 13-year-old should be a life member of the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. So I was honored to have that badge. It looked like a
There's
badge of
very
honor.
few people that had the power to do that, and she was one of them.
No one told her no very easily.
No,
No.
when you met her, she didn't seem like a real overt person. She was really laid back, but she had a lot of power.
Yeah, and she's such a sweet lady. Third set of grandparents for me, honestly. But being with my mom, my dad on the grounds, kind of growing up there, becoming a SAIL scholarship recipient, being able to University of Texas at San Antonio, using that scholarship, and now being able to give back to other generations of scholarship recipients is huge for me. And as John said, we left Special Projects when it dissolved. We went over to Western Art in 2002-ish. And now, chairman of Western Art, I do announce the mutton busting at Bustin' the Barn with Ag Fair. And every night, me and Trudy, the T-shirt gun, get to go in the San Antonio Stock Show Rodeo Arena at the
shoot it
Frostbank
away.
Center.
I love
Shoot 'em in
that.
the-
I love that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, Clay, tell us, I know what y'all do with the Western Art, but I know you got some kids that come up there from schools to do, artwork and all that, and y'all raise money. What do y'all do with the money?
Well, every dollar we raise goes into the scholarship fund, and we have 13 class champions, everything from oil and acrylic painting to sculpture to watercolor. Each class champion gets $10,000 direct scholarship. Wow. We used to do an auction years ago, but the auction model has diminished. Straight scholarship. And this year we added what I call Museum's Choice. So the kids go on display at the Briscoe Western Art Museum starting in January.
That's great.
And we have 12 additional kids this year that are going to the museum that'll be professionally framed and on display. And at the end of the Briscoe, they're going to get their artwork back. Whereas the class champions, their artwork goes to sponsors and other things like that to help
to the
the
people
program.
that sponsor.
That's right.
That's great.
But that credit on your application, I mean, Ron, if you had a credit on your application hanging in the Briscoe, you'd be a pretty talented artist yourself, I think.
He is an artist.
That would never happen. I can't even draw a zero. Sharon, what do you got?
Well, I wanted to ask you about the photo manipulation. What is that?
Yeah, that's a new category this year. So, guys, I hate to break it to you, but the times are changing. And artwork isn't just on canvas anymore. Now it's on iPads and computers and your phone and things that I don't even understand. By no means am I an artist. I just help lead that initiative. I cannot draw a stick figure to save my life. They even come out looking drunk and crooked. So I've got to make sure that we have that area for those kids to expel those talents. So digital art has become really huge the last few years.
It has.
And we launched our digital art campaign, our category. It started with 20 kids. And now that category has over 75 kids that come into it, drawing on an iPad. But we noticed that there was a trend where the kids were taking a picture and they were adding things to a picture. They were coloring over a picture. They were merging 3 or 4 pictures together.
Because of the software on the computer.
Exactly. And because of how they wanted to see their artwork kind of envisioned. So we made a separate category for them called photo manipulation.
Yeah.
Our first class champion, Jamie Huggins, was crowned early December. So now we have a new category, which goes in hand as next year, the Western Art Committee, we're absorbing the photography contest, which is open statewide, 8 years old to seniors in high school can enter into this contest. So that's another contest we're going to be supporting. It's been very successful, run by the fantastic Cheryl Schmidt, but we're going to take that under our umbrella, give them a place to grow and add more scholarship dollars to those photography kids.
Gosh, I'm so
Well,
proud
that
of you.
is great.
Yeah.
And you became a chairman in August.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Off to the races, really.
I know. There you go. And you've really done a well job.
Yeah, and
Done a
when
great
people go to the San Antonio Stock Exchange Rodeo, February 6th to the 23rd, 25, look for the brand new art murals, too, between the Bud Light watch party area and the Frost Bank Center. As you're walking towards the Coliseum, you're going to see 2 new art pieces done by McCullough High School and Young Women's Leadership Academy. We're going to start a mural contest in the coming years, but these are the first 2 schools to put up Western art murals on the ground. So thanks to the rodeo leadership, Judge Peter Sakai at Bexar County for letting us draw on his buildings, and the San Antonio Spurs for letting us do it during game days. It's great.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have a new logo, right?
Brand new logo, brand new brand, brand new feel. News all around us. And speaking of new, I hope the 3 of you come out because January 31st, Ron, John, Sharon, we're going to have a brand new event called Brushstrokes and Ballads. Now, this is a cool event. You're going to love this, especially our listeners. We're going to start off the evening with a little background acoustic guitarist, country guitarist. Then we're going to have a Western poet come on stage, do an original piece. And then we're going to have the scholarship presentation of our 13 champions, give out $135,000 in scholarship.
Wow.
We're going to announce the best of show, give them an additional $5,000, and hand them their championship buckle.
That's great.
And then a larger country artist, which has yet to be announced, will come on stage and finish the show out in an acoustic set talking about the art of songwriting. Brushstrokes and Ballads this year only is free to the public.
It is?
January 31st. Sukieta Tequila, the rodeo's brand tequila, will be there for a tasting. Stockman Wine, the new wine, will be there for a tasting. And other various committees are coming to support. So.
Well, make sure you come out, everybody.
Yes,
It'll be
please.
fun.
Yeah, be sure to come. I'm planning on coming out.
Me too.
Yeah,
We're gonna be
it's your
there.
favorite ticket fee. Free.
It's free. But the raffle tickets are not free.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not.
Great.
Speaking of that, John, you and the raffle ticket committee, what is that all about?
Well, the raffle committee, actually, Eileen Weiner is our chairman, and she's going to be on, I think, next week or the week after. So I'm going to let her come on and explain everything to it. But last year we raised a little over $480,000.
Wow, that's
I
pretty
mean,
good.
that's a lot of money.
It all goes to the kids. That's the point of this thing. And
Yeah.
Raffle committee is feeding into the auction, feeding into the scholarship fund. The Western Art Committee, we're touching parts of the community that they're not going to bring a pig to
No.
Right.
to the. I'm not
No.
bringing anything like. So we're going.
It's like me.
54
I'm not bringing a pig. I know what that's like.
No.
The thing that a lot of people don't know, just like what Clay was saying, is the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo is all about the kids.
Yeah.
You know, I've been involved for about 35, 40 years, somewhere in there, and I came up with a lot of good ideas and all that to raise money. And I don't get paid for this, all volunteer work, and I enjoy it. I really, really enjoy doing what I'm doing. And but it's all for the kids. It's about raising money, scholarships, buying animals at the auction, and stuff like that. It's a very good thing. The San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo is awesome.
The rodeo is beyond bulls and blood, isn't it?
Yes.
Way beyond that.
bulls and
Buckles,
blood. Buckles,
ropes, all that.
Yeah.
And our contest this year had record-breaking students come through. Over 750 students registered for the contest alone. That is in the history. This is our 30th anniversary, by the way. Western Art.
30th anniversary.
And that's the largest number we've ever seen. The first year they had it, get this, 7 art entries came in.
What year was that? I'm trying to.
1993 is when the
30 years
contest
ago.
launched. So
Oh, I wasn't born then.
that was the 94, I guess you would say, season.
Tell us about the Art Angel.
Ooh, the Art Angel. That's a great program that we offer. People can buy into that. It's a membership. And by getting into that, you're going directly to scholarship. $60 goes directly to scholarship. And you enter a raffle, which you're used to. And the raffle, actually, you get championship art out of that. Ooh. I've got some ideas for the Art Angels in the future, but right now they are helping to support the scholarship fund. And everyday people can get some of these championship pieces. You don't have to be a giant corporation to get these artwork.
And how much is it again?
$60.
$60.
1 year. And you get a pin. Lets everyone know you're an Art Angel. But there's some new benefits that will be coming online next year that we'd love to talk about in the future.
We want to talk more about
That's
that.
great.
So come back and see us.
I will, yeah. This is an easy place to find.
All right. Well, listen, Clay Carbajal,
You nailed it,
about
Ron.
that?
That's great.
Chairman of the
He's
Western
getting
Art
better.
Committee at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. And we appreciate your time and coming in today. 'Cause it's for those of you listening in, first time to the show, we've all come together here to promote the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo year-round, not just during the rodeo. And the reason we're doing this is because all the money they raise out there, which all the different committees raise money throughout the year, not just during the rodeo time. We want to raise money for the kids. They do, I think, what is it, $15, $20 million in scholarships now.
Yeah, something like that.
And you don't know what that means until you've met some of these kids and you've heard their testimonies about what it would have been like if they hadn't got that money. They couldn't have gone to school.
Well, you got the money to go to school, too.
Yeah, it helped tremendously. My parents, they're great workers, great ability to do that, but having that extra help to buy, a book in the university costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
So having that extra dollars to go towards that, and then also being able to say, I'm a San Antonio Rodeo scholarship recipient, that's huge.
That is huge.
If anybody listening wants to get involved and be a volunteer at the rodeo, it's never too late. How do they do that?
They can go online to sanantoniorodeo.com and become a member.
SanAntonioRodeo.com.
Yeah, and become a member.
Become a member.
Yeah. Or you can go to our shows all the time. Don't forget, the rodeo's coming up.
And
February the 6th through the 22nd.
And so you just go to that website and they'll tell you how to become a member, how to become a committee person.
Yeah, how to become a committee person.
You sign up for the volunteer application,
Yeah.
they send it to you, and then if you really want to be cool, you check Western Art as a committee you want to come to. That'd be great.
No, the raffle committee.
and
No, I think it's Western Art.
And we have 6,000 volunteers.
We do. 6,000. And my
6,000.
pay is the same as John's. That's a great
Mine's
thing.
pay is the same as John's.
Clay, thank you for being here today from the Western Art Committee. We wish you best of luck. And when you get some of your winners, after the rodeo's over, bring them back and we'll interview them on the
Yeah,
air.
and if you want to see their stuff, Ron, you can go to the Briscoe Western Art Museum starting the first week of January.
I am. I want to
through
see it.
March.
I've been seeing it for all these years. I love it. That's one of the reasons you're here.
Yeah.
It's because I believe in that committee. I know it's a great committee. All right, we'll be back here in just a minute. Let's try this again.
Good job, buddy.
Okay, we got some more people coming up here. Julio Gomez is our new sponsor, and we're going to be talking to him about his business and everything. Julio's been with us before when we did some stuff before. Remember, we had
The other station,
Brand X.
Brand X.
And he's a good friend of yours, and I met him through you. And he's on the raffle ticket committee, but he does a lot of wonderful things for a lot of people, and we're going to talk about that. Julio, tell us a little bit about your business and how many companies. This guy has like 7 different companies, I think 7?
Yes.
7 different companies, and You run them all right from your office, right?
That's correct. We stay
and plus,
pretty
you
busy.
just got a nonprofit going, so we'll
That's
talk
correct.
about that in a
We
minute.
get back to the community now.
But give us a couple of companies and tell us about them and what they do. And what's good about this is I can guarantee you, so I've known Julio for a while, any company that Julio is associated with, I guarantee you there's going to be integrity. I guarantee you. The people are going to treat you right. And the reason being is that Julio watches over what's going on, and if it's not right, he stops it right away. He don't allow that to happen on his watch. So Julio's a very conservative man, very good man, has a lot of good ethics, and this is why I'm proud to have him on. Tell us about some of your businesses that you have. We'll see how much time we have. And,
how about we
let
just stick
people
to
know.
one real quick? Our main source is Gamas and Gamas Facility Solutions. Obviously, we do build buildings, but the biggest key is Gamas and Gamas Facility Solutions is a full-service maintenance company. And so if you've got a commercial facility that is up and running, we take care of anything from glasswork to electrical to plumbing, carpentry, carpet, anything like that you would need. Emergency service as well, evenings and weekends. We specialize in air conditioning, refrigeration, and the envelope that has to do with a restaurant facility to make sure that all the equipment operates correctly.
Wow, that's great. I'm very, very happy to hear that. That's great.
Phone number.
Very proud
After
of you.
every company we talk to, let's give the phone number and website out. Let's
Sure.
keep doing it.
You can reach us at 210-601-0761. That's 210-601-0761.
Okay. Now, what's another company you've got?
G&G Contracting. So G&G Contracting, we actually build and remodel. So we build buildings such as Side Effects. It's on the north side on 1604 in Nacogdoches. We've also built Santine Automotive, which is north of 410 on Parambital. And then something a little different that's brick and mortar. It's exclusive timepieces off of the corner of Sunset and Broadway, just to name a couple, kind of get an idea of what kind of facilities we build.
Again, the phone number and website to get more information on that.
Absolutely. So you can reach us at the same number. It's 210-601-0761. And the website is ggcontractingco.com.
Okay, next. What's your next company?
Well, we offer hotshot service, and we also offer roofing, San Antonio roofing, siding, and windows, and we specialize in Duralast roofing. So this is a rubberized roof that has a membrane on it, and the product itself offers a 15-year warranty. And we are the South Central and South training facility for Duralast roof. And so basically, new contractors that are coming up, we partner with the factory, and they come in and we give them a in-class, and then we do hands-on in our breezeway. So they're able to develop a roof, and the folks are teaching them along the way, and then, we stick with them as a resource after they're done with the training. So it's pretty good.
All right, let's talk about one more, and then we're going to talk about your nonprofit.
Okay, well, I was talking about the hotshot company. So we offer a hotshot service mainly for like ice, water, Gatorade, products like that someone needs in an emergency. So restaurants, they use water, their water softener system, or their main water is contaminated. We've had issues in parts of town where they have had lead in the water, and they shut it down. We provide pallets of water. We also get bottled sodas, provide that for them in a pinch, because they can't just
Stop what they're doing.
Exactly, and it's mainly for their customer service. And then we also send ice to them as well.
That's great.
Yeah, I know Julio for many, many years, and me being in the glass business, I know he had sent me a lot of business like storefronts and glass repairments. If somebody will break into a business at nighttime, he'll call us. My company will go out there and fix it. Julio's a very, very good company, and any of y'all guys out there that needs him, please, call him because he's, it's something that he's really doing, and it's great business.
How many years have you been doing it?
18 and a half years.
Wow, that's
Yep,
great.
18 and a half years. We've been doing well. We've we've been very fortunate and blessed that our organization has done well. We've got a good set of guys that work for us. We've got good customers, good relationships. It boils down to having someone that you can trust. There's a trust factor that's there between the contractor and the client.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest with you, anybody who has a business and they got to keep going, they got to have a reliable contractor, whether it's food service or new construction or remodels, in order to know that it's going to get done right instead of them just throwing their money in the wind.
You had an accident here a while back. Tell us about what happened there.
Oh, we were doing a training class, and unfortunately didn't get a chance to get to the end of the ladder, and I had a fumble there, and I fumbled on top of another piece of equipment. And I'll tell you, that day I reached out to my wife, and I reassured her that I was okay. But what my wife did is she called our church, and they interceded in prayer. And I'll tell you, I am very blessed and fortunate to be here with you, because falling down from 20 feet, I can't tell you that
I saw the
would have
pictures.
survived. Oh, yeah.
I saw the pictures. It hurt, it hurt me just looking at it.
Oh, yeah. It hurt. But I'll tell you what. I have bounced back and going on 6 weeks now. And, again, very blessed.
Wow, you look great.
You get a new lease on life, don't you?
Yeah.
There you go. Absolutely.
You get the idea and understand that the God is watching over you.
Thank God you're okay.
Yeah, things are very good.
Well, now, I'm saving this last part because I know this is something real special to you, is your nonprofit that you've just created. Tell us about your nonprofit and why that came about.
So I'll tell you, and this is going to be lent more to my wife, Ida Gomez. We've all had our spells in life, and here lately, over the last couple of years, we've been able to get past cancer. You've seen the fact that I've had a spell, and one of the things that we're doing is we're giving back to the community, and what we're doing is we're trying to find local community members within schools, within churches that need some help. And as this develops, we'll be reaching out, as fundraisers, as well as letting you know where we're having events so someone can come out and, either be a recipient or participate on helping us with some contributions.
So you're taking some of your money and you're going to put it into a nonprofit, a 501c3, which people can write off if they donate to, and it's going to help people. Basically, it's what it is. It's going to help people.
That's correct. And I'll tell you what.
And it will live on beyond you.
That's correct. We've got 5 grandchildren, 4 girls and 1 boy. And I'll tell you, this is going to be a legacy to leave for them to keep it going. The foundation itself is called Second Chances to New Beginnings Foundation Incorporated. And this is something that we expect for it to, this is going to be our legacy.
Wow, that's great. That's a great thing.
Well, Julio, you're doing a great job out there, and thank you for all you do for the community, and also thank you very much for doing what you do for the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, because I know for a fact that in our committee you raise a lot of money.
Yeah, I think this year so far we're up to about $24,000 that we've raised to kind of help out.
That's what I heard.
We do this for free. This is volunteer. Obviously,
All
we enjoy
volunteer.
it, and this is also a different way that we give back to the community as well. San Antonio,
Well, you're doing a great
really
job,
good.
my friend. Just keep it up.
Thank you so much for all you do.
Sharon, you got anything?
Well, no, the week's coming up, so what are we going to do?
We'll hope the Cowboys win.
Oh,
Who we
my
got-
God.
Who we got coming up next week?
I think Eileen Weiner from the raffle committee will be here, and then we're supposed to get the new CEO on here, but we don't know yet because he's in Vegas.
He'll be back. He'll be on.
So
We're tracking him.
Cody Davenport.
Cody Davenport. He's out there somewheres, but we'll hunt him.
We'll hunt
get
him down.
We'll hunt him
And
down.
we want to say thank you again to Keith Martin.
Oh yeah, that was an awesome
That was
show last week.
Woo, Home Run City. We got Keith in. Keith is the past executive director for the rodeo for the last 20-something years, right?
Yeah.
That's right. And I also want to thank Mr. Clay back here for all he does for the rodeo. He does a lot.
He does.
What's his last name, John?
Carbajal.
There you go.
Clay
And-
Carbajal, but I'm not going to pronounce it in Spanish. I'll try. It's Clay Carbajal.
And his parents were on the. His parents have been on the the board
For many years.
forever.
Forever.
Ever. They've
Like
been
I said, I knew
volunteers
him when he was a
forever.
little kid. Now he's big. He probably whipped me.
Yeah.
Well, Julio, when you get your nonprofit rolling, let us know.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Y'all have a good week. We'll see you back next week for more Talk About Texas.
Appreciate it.
I'm Ron Houston.